Well, a big g'day to all my mates out there in YouTube land. Yep, it's Seb, I'm back. Just a quick thank you to all of my new subscribers that have come on board. Not to forget, you guys that have been have stuck with me since I first started this little gig. I've been meeting a lot of guys around Dumaguete, Valencia. They've been sharing with me some stories about their life, what their life was like back home, what it's like now. And again, I've made an observation that things have changed somewhat from 10, 15, 20 years ago. The guys would come here, meet a girl, and although a few of them stayed, the majority would come and go. So they had a place in Australia or America, and so they'd come, they'd take the girl back, they'd get married, whatever, stay there because they were still working. The observation I've made in the last couple of years, well, say since the pandemic mainly, is there's a lot of guys that are just happy to be single here. And why is that? What's their reasoning? Why, majority of the guys over the years have come here because they want to meet somebody, they want to find a partner, they possibly want to get married. A lot of let's face it, the Filipino women aren't exactly ugly. There's some beautiful looking girls here, and they're good girls. You can find really good girls. Their conversation with me was based on economics. So I think I'm going to call this video something like expat economic refugees. They just simply can't afford to live in the US or Australia, Canada, you name it, anymore. It's just got too expensive. And it's interesting to see, and a lot of them are from America, from US, and tell me about how a lot of South Americans, Mexican, whatever, are coming to the US. And the guys in the US are going back to places like Mexico because it's affordable. I know in Australia, if I was to go back there now, I'd have to go back to doing 12, 14, whatever hours a day, 2 jobs, just to survive by myself. You need to really have a partner to get by. She needs to work, you need to work. Rent is just going through the roof, food and everything. Registration, it's very much. You've got to be very careful about driving, the penalties for speeding, etc. Are like thousands of dollars, and you lose your license. You can't get to work, so it's quite critical. Another reason is the guys have just explained to me. I don't follow politics much, but you can't help but sort of hear their conversations about the US, how they're just so disappointed in their politics back in their country. So affordability, where do you go from here? If I'm not saying everybody comes to the Philippines. Definitely Thailand's an option. I hear Vietnam is quite affordable. All those Southeast Asian countries seem to be places, and South America. I've even heard Cuba. So what is going on? People are going. A lot of Mexicans, etc., are going to America. We're coming to their country. We're swapping countries because of economics. Just for example, I mean, if you're a smoker and a drinker, you enjoy a beer. A packet of cigarettes in Australia at the moment for 20, a pack of 20, say Marlboro, is running out around about 55 Australian dollars a pack. Now, okay, smoking is not good for you. It's not good for your health. You shouldn't do it. But if you do, you're going to have to try and find, if you're smoking a packet a day, that's $50 a day. Huh? What's that, 2,000 peso? Here, a packet of cigarettes is, look, say 150. So $5 for a pack. So, you know, that's probably not a healthy example. Beer, if you like a beer after work, back in Australia, here now, it's between 9 to 12 Australian dollars for a glass of beer. You just can't do it anymore, you know, and you're working all the time. You just got to keep working to just pay the bills, to pay the electricity, to pay your rent. Okay, rent. Rent, an affordable rent, I would say now over there back in Oz would be 400 to 500 a week for just a modest 2-bedroom small house. Here, most of the guys are paying around 20,000 peso. So that's you know, like you're paying over there. You're paying 1 week for 1 month here. You know, it's just the way it is. Are prices increasing here? Yeah, they are. I mean, just the other day I went to buy some potatoes, and they used to be about 60 peso, a couple of bucks a kilo. Now they're up to about 190. Pork, same thing. It's going up, still more affordable than in the West. The pork, only about 6 months or a year ago was 240 peso a kilo. Now it's up to 480 a kilo. So it's not just the West that's getting expensive, but comparatively for living and affordability, this is what the guys are doing. So they're not necessarily coming here for the sole reason to meet their girlfriend, their wife of the future. They're coming here for economic reasons. It's just, you know, that the only way they could survive over there on their pension, whatever they get, is to you know, live in some sort of, I don't know, caravan park, like a trailer or something. That's just been an observation I've made the last year or so. You know, where's it all going to end? I mean, if we can't afford to live somewhere like the Philippines or Thailand, you know, like, we're all in a lot of problems, right? So I just thought I'd bang that one out there, see what your comments are. It is definitely a lot more expats coming here for that reason than I've ever met before, the economics. So yeah, economic refugees from the West. How's that? All right, guys. Well, again, thanks very much for all the new subscribers and you guys for hanging in there. If there's something that you'd like to talk about, or some sort of content that you seem to want to know and get some information, whether it be, I don't know, rental properties here, or you're coming, or you've just arrived, you can look me up on Facebook. I'm only too happy to meet you guys and show you around. So take care. God bless. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share and subscribe. Push that like button. Okay, have a good day. Cheers.